I grew up in New York City, and I know that in New York, it's a place unlike anywhere else I've ever lived. When the government changes and when policy is dialed in, you feel the results on the streets almost immediately, unlike, when Congress or Parliament here passes a law. And we saw this again with these new deadly low temperatures in New York City. Data has revealed that 96% of pleas to help homeless people through a special hotline never actually led to any assistance. They were urged to call a number 311 to help put people in homeless shelters, but in virtually every case, that didn't happen. This is real crisis of government stuff from supposedly a Democrat socialist who's supposedly wants to help the poorest of the poor, i.e. the homeless.
Not only, but specifically said the warmth of collectivism is what we would all feel. Well,
Yeah.
apparently not the dozen dead homeless people during the winter storm that just passed. It's really unfortunate. It's really sad. That was the result of him, galaxy brain, deciding to take away a policy where when the temperatures are going to reach a certain level, the police go and basically kind of forcibly take homeless people into shelters. And he decided that, I suppose, was cruel or right wing or something, and just stopped it from happening. So you had a bunch of dead homeless people. Obviously, this wasn't an exercise of law enforcement per se. It was moving people out of the way of hypothermia and death. So that was that. And you're right, though. That's the thing is, like, people treated especially this one, treated this New York mayoral election like a national election. It's not. It's a local election for the people who live here. Maybe it's a national election for progressives who think that this is going to be somehow some sort of litmus test for the future of the Democratic Party, which is how it was treated by talking heads. But for the people who are just taxpayers here, who are walking down the streets here, I mean, I was walking down the street last week looking at a dead rat frozen in a ice snowbank next to a pile of garbage that was 4 feet tall. That's a Democratic prize.
And I mean, is this what Democrats are thinking now? Oh, we're going to run on the Mamdani kind of platform now? I mean, do they think they're going to win the midterms running sort of a bunch of Mamdani-style campaigns?
Well, the progressive part of the Democratic Party does. I don't know if your viewers are super familiar with this. It may be deep cuts, but the Democratic Party now is undergoing a civil war between progressives and the establishment. So think like Nancy Pelosi versus AOC in a very superficial way. And the progressives are really vying for leadership here, and they think that Mamdani was a bellwether, that he shows that, no, this is actually the Democratic future.